Okay, so I just got back from the hobby shop, and if you recall from my other video, the problem I'm having is that this is a Shuttle +2, and the tail is very sloppy. And basically, the problem is there's one set of thrust bearings in here, and there's no other bearings to stabilize the tail, just the one set of thrust bearings. So the tail has quite a bit of wobble to it. In addition to that, there's also a problem with the tail blades themselves are very flexible. Now, talking to the guy at the hobby shop, I had a couple of different options. The first option was to buy a Scuddy style tail, and the Scuddy style tail has two sets of bearings. It's got a set of thrust bearings and then a set of just standard bearings, I guess. And so there's a lot less slop in the system. In addition, the tail blades are quite a bit stiffer and quite a bit larger also. Yeah, at least I think they're a little bit larger. And I really like the Scuddy tail. This is the Scuddy tail for my old shuttle, and it's a really good part. Really no complaints with it. But for about the same price as this part, I was able to get this anodized blue part from Quick of Japan. And let's see, just tear into this bad boy. And as you can see, this part has there's no slop whatsoever to it. Okay, so there's a little, but it's got a couple of different advantages. One is that it has two set screws, one on each side. So that can come in useful. And basically, it's just a bolt-on part, and it comes with little spacers and stuff, so that you can set different tail blades in there. Basically, this is designed to work with everything from a 30 size heli like this Shuttle Plus, all the way up to a 90 size heli like the Freya 90. But I've used Quick parts in the past. I'm really happy with them, and so I think that's what I'm going to go with, is that little tail there. I picked up some new tail blades. Basically, they're not very expensive, and like I said, I already had a set of tail blades, but they were a little bit banged up. They were, I like new bling. So there you go, a new set of blue tail blades to go with the nice blue tail there. Also, I was really disappointed with the shuttle. Didn't come with. Okay, this header tank came off my old shuttle, and I really like flying with a header tank. I think that header tanks should pretty much be a standard issue on helicopters, but it did not come with a header tank, so I had to get one. And this is the line that goes from the header tank to the carburetor. And basically, I got some little T-parts to go in there. It's a combination fuel filter and T. And what this does, when you combine it with something like this, this is a little plug. You just stick the T in there, and then when you want to fill it up, when you want to fill up the heli, you just pinch off the side that goes to the carburetor, and then you start pumping fuel into the top. So it's a nice little addition to have. It just makes things a little bit easier. And the final thing that I did for the shuttle was I was having some trouble getting enough pitch here. Basically, I wasn't getting nearly enough pitch. I should have about ±9 at least, and hopefully ±10. But the servo wheel I had for my pitch servo was really just too small. This came off of, well, I bought these servos used, but this is what he had on there. I'm not sure if he was using it for tail servo or whatever, but I managed to pick up some JR large servo arms, so hopefully I'll be able to get one of those on there. I'm not sure about the clearance here for the tail servo, but if I don't have enough clearance, I'll deal with that bridge when I come to it. But yeah, some tail servos. Let's see, what else have I done on my shuttle? One thing I've done is when I put the servos in, I actually labeled them with where they plug into the receiver. So I've got aux1, elevator, aileron. This is a throttle servo, and then the rudder servo is Futaba. So that just kind of stands out from the mass. Let's see, aftermarket muffler, muffler plug. A friend of mine, TZ250, gave me this muffler plug, and this is real nice because it keeps the heli from dripping fuel into my car. So that's a good thing. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'm just running more or less stock. It's got an OS 37 in it. It's a 30 size heli. I put an OS 37 in it just because that's what I had laying around. And this is going to be my first time trying out a governor. I already have the sensor connected. This is for the GV1 Futaba governor. So I'll get to play around with the governor a little bit and see how that works in the nitro world. But other than that, that was my shopping trip for the day. Yeah, not much else to say. Thanks for tuning in.